based on the particular statistics, the data, the details will be, the data will be protected accordingly in that particular cases. Now, for example, as we know that in the cyber crimes, how the cyber crimes may happen, any idea? Obviously, the cyber crimes happens in terms of web. That is called internet, right? Now, how internet will be playing a role? Because in order to access any sort of application, even if you want to check in, if you want to check your email, if you want to access any application, if you want to log into something, definitely you need to connect to the network, right? That network should be from the ISP provider. Of course, when you transfer that network to internal, that is different case, but somehow the network should be generated via our internet in order to access this. Now, for example, if I am a hacker, I was been sending you a suspicious email or a malicious email or a phishing email. I will not use much stronger words. I use a phishing email. Why? Because everyone will be aware about the phishing email. Now, what that phishing email says that I'll be sending you a email which will not be like a phishing email. That will be like as simple that your birthday card, birthday gift, or for some expo or some exhibition invitation, like for lottery system, draw kind of scenarios. Like that, I will be designing and I will be sending an e-card to you. Everyone knows that what is e-card, electronical invitation card, we can say that. Now, the people who access that, automatically it will be redirecting to some page, and there you guys will be filling some details. 101%, if I'm a target hacker, I would be targeting you. Then I'll be keeping the fields like the username, email ID, date of birth, followed with the password, kind of stuff and all. This to fill that particular form. Obviously, as a human psychology, what we will be doing, we'll be filling that particular data with first name, last name, surname, and all. Then our email ID, followed with the password. What the human tendency and human psychology will be says that we will be entering the password of our email which has been captured or entered in the above field. Correct me if I am wrong. Many cases we do this kind of nature or not.
Yes, sir.
Obviously, right. And the question here is again, do anyone will be thinking that he is accessing or he is asking the information in the login page or the form? Why do he really require the password? He just required the information to share, right? Then why he is putting the password? Have we or a human will analyze this particular point and feel that? No. We simply fill that particular form, right? That is human nature and human tendency. Now, who is gaining, who is giving the access to hacker? We
Uh,
ourselves are sharing the information. Based upon the information, hacker is trying to get into the environment. For example, somehow you have created that particular form today and you notice it that that is a fake one or fraud one, whatever it may be, right? Then excuse me, Vanita. Vanita, చెప్పండి. అక్కడ మన సెక్యూరిటీలోకి వెళ్ళాక రిషి గుప్తా ఉన్నాడేమో ఒకసారి అడగండి. ఐటీలో లేదు అని అంటే సునీల్ ఇర్వాణి అని అడగండి. అక్కడ మన సెక్యూరిటీ ఉంటాడు, చెప్పండి వాళ్ళకి, చెప్పండి, ఏం కాదు. లేదంటే వాళ్ళకి ఫోన్ ఇవ్వండి, నేను మాట్లాడతాను. Sorry, there is one employee going to office. Required some approvals. Yeah. Uh, so when we fill that particular form, we notice it that that is a fraud site, and uh, that data will be accessed by someone. You may feel that particular one. Then what you did immediately, you might have been changed your password for the Gmail, right? Now, what happens? Will it be secured even when you change your password?
Yes, sir. Because we have to access to authentication means will
Okay,
secure.
fine. Right. You says that when you change the password, then automatically it will be somewhat secure, you says, right? Now, my immediate question to extension this particular scenario. Basically, as a human psychology, what we will be keeping our passwords. Our passwords will be our combination of first name, last name, roll number, surname, and our date of births, parents' anniversary, or any family member, siblings' anniversary, any special days combination, right?
Yes.
Now, if you change your password, for example, let us say that, well, what we can say, goodbye to 2024. Now your password will be changed to welcome to 2025. If you are in that particular trance, right? Will you be changing apart from this? Obviously, 90% of the people will be doing the same scenario. Now, when you have filled your data in terms of that particular area, then you have shared the information. If you change the password, obviously you will be interlinked. You are been keeping the new password which is related to somewhat to the old one. Now, hacker will not try with the different combinations existing with that particular one and can't able to find that particular password.
Yeah, I can find.
Obviously, right? So in that case, we can't say that is secure, right? Now, how to protect these kind of situations? We have some predefined policies, and we need to make sure, and we need to create an awareness to employees, and we will be the front line of warriors to support the employees in the organization. And we don't know that how the cyber threats is been coming in the daily life, what type of threat will be, and once the threat happens, what will be the impact. We will be analyzing that, and we will be finding the root cause for that particular situation, and we will be explaining to the team and respective team, not only generating after the incident, and also we will be in the front line by guessing these type of scenarios, and we will be blocking that cases before entering into the environment. Now, our key role, why we call it as SOC analyst. SOC analyst is a person who will be analyzing the risks in the cybercrime and monitoring in the day-to-day activities. Now, in order to analyze this particular task, definitely we should know few concepts, how the alerts, how the process, how the workflow, how the nature of this cybersecurity is going to work in the environment. That we will be clearly learning in a day-to-day process, starting from the networking concepts. So, why we need to learn the networking concepts in cybersecurity? Ultimately, I say that whenever we are accessing any sort of information, whenever the scenarios has been happening in the environment, that will be through network. Obviously, from internet and internet to network. So, we should have an idea from where we are going to get. Do you know that? Do anyone know that whether your Gmail is been accessed by any other person that you can able to check? Do anyone have an idea how to check that particular parameter?
No, sir.
So we have an option in our email, Gmail. We can able to check even not only అనాథరైజ్డ్ పర్సన్స్. యూ గైస్ అంటే మీరు మీ సిస్టంలో కాకుండా మీ మొబైల్స్లో ఎన్ని టైప్ ఆఫ్ డివైజెస్లో యాక్సెస్ చేశారో ఎవ్రీ డీటెయిల్స్ విల్ బి డిస్ప్లేడ్ అలాంగ్ విత్ ద ఐపీ అడ్రస్ అండ్ బ్రౌజర్, which device you have accessed. I will show you when we are in the real time classes. Not only that case, whenever we perform any login activity, ఈ రోజు మీరు ఇంట్లో నుంచి లాగిన్ కావచ్చు, ఆఫీస్ నుంచి లాగిన్ కావచ్చు, మీ మొబైల్ డేటా నుంచి లాగిన్ కావచ్చు, from wherever you perform the login activity, everything will be recorded in your PC along with your IP address. So based upon that, if we found any suspicious login attempt, then we can able to review that particular case. So in order to check these type of scenarios, definitely we need to understand what are the hackers scenario, how the hackers will be coming into our environment, what type of strategies they do. So in order to learn this particular concept, we will be learning some hacking skills as well in one of the tool. With the help of that, we will be restricting the hackers in the environment. I can't say we can 100% block the hackers to the environment. We can only able to restrict, right? Nowadays we see that how the QR code scam is going on, how email scams are going on, and most dangerous attacks. You know that. Do anyone can say that in today's trends in personal life as well as official life, on which scenario, which attack is going more popular? Can anyone say that?
Yeah, someone is calling like
What type
police,
of
but
attack it is?
it
Nowadays,
is
I think from last couple of days, we are hearing that from mobile ringtones, right? If someone calls
yeah,
like police or CBI officer and ask us to make a video call, don't get panic. They are been informing, right? So what type of attack it is? We have one
digital arrest.
methodology for that. Sorry,
It is called like a digital scam.
it is not a digital crime. It may be a social engineering scam. So, social engineering scam. Why we call it as social engineering scam? Because if someone is trying to call you, 101% there is a chance of targeting you individually. If not, they have been called randomly to you with the help of database. Now, what is the social engineering attack? Can anyone say that? Can anyone guarantee that whatever the post you are been posting in the Facebook and Instagram, was it been secured? No. And a question extension to that: how many members or followers are available in your Facebook and Instagram? Approximately some hundreds.
Yes,
Now, in that hundreds, are the followers are really known to you? Have you ever spoke with them?
no, sir. So, some people
Then,
like we usually follow. Uh,
yeah, then why we those guys are in our list? Are you think that would be a safe? And the post which you are going to generate, the feed which you are been posting, will be reflected to them, will can able to view, then they can able to understand your scenarios. Am I right? With that, there may be a lot of things which can able to generate. So how to restrict the social engineering scam? We have a strategy. So have you heard about DNS spoofing, DNS scam? You guys have been accessing web page. Have anyone faced that when you type Google, it will automatically redirect to some other domain page? Have you ever faced that? That is, the hacker is sitting in your network. Whatever the text you are typing, automatically it will redirect to my own domain page. How to restrict it? How to generate? In order to restrict that, first of all, I need to understand what is the domain spoofing or domain poisoning. When I know the particular concept, then only I can able to rest it. So we are here to learn all these concepts in our day-to-day life. I'll share my screen and I'll show you what are all the concepts we are going to cover in terms of the SOC or the entire course. Just let me know if you can able to see my screen. Visible?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Now, this is the roadmap or the journey. We are going to learn the concepts. First of all, to start the cybersecurity course, I said you will be briefly explaining about the network concepts. Why? Because the network basic concepts are very fundamental things which need to be learned, which need to be understood. That we will be giving in detail. We'll train you. Then later we will be entering into the cybersecurity basic concepts. There we'll start with the basic. What is cybersecurity? How the cybersecurity is evolving and all. What are all the terminologies we use and how the user profiles will be created in terms of environment and how it will be interlinked with the cybersecurity. Then moving on in the third one, we will be seeing the different type of threats and attacks which has been happening in the real time and the top attacks which has been regular basis which has been evolving in the different environments. So let us talk about brute force, social engineering, password attack, all these kind of stuffs we will be learning out. Then, in order to protect that, what would be the best practice? How we can protect with from brute force? How we can protect from password? How we can protect from social engineering? All the strategies we will be checking out. That is called the best practices. Then vulnerability management and web security. మీరు ఇందాక చెప్పారు సతీష్ విపాట్ అని vulnerability and vulnerability assessment and penetration testing. So basically this part is used to identify the loopholes in the environment to protect from unauthorized access. అంటే మన కంపెనీలో మనకే లూప్ హోల్స్ ఏమేమి ఉన్నాయో ఐడెంటిఫై చేసి బిఫోర్ ఐడెంటిఫైయింగ్ ద థర్డ్ పర్సన్ అంటే అన్నోన్ పర్సన్ ఐడెంటిఫై చేసే ముందే we will identify and we will rectify that so that we can protect our organization. సో అది అప్లికేషన్లు ఉండొచ్చు, ఆపరేటింగ్ సిస్టమ్లు ఉండొచ్చు, వెబ్లో ఉండొచ్చు. హౌ అండ్ ఆల్ విల్ బి సెర్నింగ్ చెకింగ్ అవుట్ అండ్ విల్ బి లెర్నింగ్ ఇన్ డీటెయిల్. And we'll be learning about the incident process. If an incident happened, how we will need to react, how we need to check, how we need to take, what are all the strategies we need to implement, that we'll be doing. And moving on to the next level, the most important part in the cybersecurity is malware analysis. Analyzing the behavior of a file. If I sent an email which consists of e-card, when I sent an email which consists of text file, when I sent an email which consists of a PDF, analyzing that PDF, text file, exe file, PNG file is called malware analysis. That is identifying the behavior. What exactly this text file will do? What exactly the PDF file will do? మీరు అడగచ్చు సార్ టెక్స్ట్ ఫైల్ ఏం చేస్తుంది పీడిఎఫ్ ఫైల్ ఏం చేస్తుంది టెక్స్ట్ ఫైల్ అండ్ పీడిఎఫ్ ఫైల్ విల్ డూ ఎ లాట్ ఇన్ ద ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్ we are not sure whether that is directly a text file or it is been originating from other sources. And you know that I can able to create exe file to text file to png file, and I can send it with you, and you guys will think that okay, this is png file, nothing happens. But anything can happen with that particular file. That is identifying the behavioral aspects of a file. We will be learning in detail. Next, I mentioned that hands-on experience to the hacking skills. So whatever the scenarios or whatever the attacks we are seeing in terms of cyber security, we will be learning some hacking skills, how the hacker is coming into the environment, what are all the strategies he use, how the methods he is using. Based on that particular methods, we will be analyzing how this guy has entered into the environment. That can be done with the two modules like try hack me, blue teams, let's defend. There are some web applications, web pages we'll see. Next, we'll be learning about the URL and network traffic. As you know that URL is nothing but www.google.com. But as a normal person, that is a normal domain. But for me, URL is a different path. Identifying the strategy, what exactly the URL means, where it is been deviating, where it is been directing, what is the nature, do we have anything additional in that URL, identifying that particular parameter. And Wireshark and Nmap is a security tool to identify the network traffic and vulnerability in the environment. That also we'll be seeing. Then, then the types of phishing uh, emails. We have uh, 1 second. Sorry. Next, email analysis. As you know that email will play a crucial role. What incoming emails, how we are going to get the receive the emails, how we need to analyze that particular email, whether it is spam email, marketing email, phishing email, that we will be learning. Then we'll be checking out the real-time tools which we are using currently, how we are going to monitor in day-to-day life. And I say that the SOC Security Operations Center basically starts with L1 and L2 position. This will be 24 cross 7. We'll be working for 5 days, and that 5 days, uh, for 5 days and 365 days on rotation basis. Okay, our complete SOC will be operated in this particular era. Then after finishing of this particular course, we will be, I mean, like I'll be sharing you the document. I'll be sharing you the templates for preparing your resume, and I'll help you. And we'll conduct some mock interviews. Meanwhile, we'll conduct some tests to improve your knowledge and all. Then, based upon the requirements, team will what we call team will mm, share the profiles to the organization when and on required. And the complete journey of this cyber security will be going for 2 months, and daily it will be 1 to 1.5 hour in between. Saturdays it may extend. Okay, this is how the cyber security journey goes. Any questions, any queries, any concerns?
Hi, sir. This is Satish.
Yeah, Satish, tell me.
Uh, so, if I join means you will teach for cyber security only or VAPT and SOC?
See, VAPT, I'll be giving some sort of introduction. As you see that Nmap, which is belonging to one of the VAPT tool, vulnerability assessment tool.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll not be covering the entire concepts in VAPT, but I'll be what I mean say. I'll be giving the introduction how VAPT works and all.
Okay. And SOC?
This complete course is related to SOC.
Okay. Yeah. So actually, my doubt is I want to join. Still, I'm thinking I have to join VAPT or SOC.
Okay,
So that's why I asked you. You're feeling that VAPT or SOC?
okay. See, for VAPT and SOC, In order to go with SOC, definitely you need to have basic scenarios related to this one.
Yes.
Okay, so VAPT is one of the concept which is helpful for vulnerability assessment kind of stuff. SOC is a complete dedicated process.
Okay. Yeah, can you tell me that actually I'm a beginner, so I'm interested
Mm.
to join cyber
See,
security.
if what is your background?
I'm MCA background. I'm from
MCA
MCA.
recently passed out, right?
Yeah, in
So my
2023.
suggestion would be 101% go with SOC analyst position. When you enter into a SOC analyst position, after 1 or 2 years, you can move internally. We have different stages: L1, L2, L3. Then after security incident handler, team lead, manager, internal threat hunting, threat intelligence team, risk and governance team. Next, as you said, that vulnerability assessment team, that is called red team activity. We can say that. Okay, we SOC analyst is called as blue team, forensic department. Like that, we have a number of ways we can move accordingly. But the baseline will be 101% is SOC analyst.
Okay. Yes. Sir, after the SOC analyst, so we have to take the certification, right, from CEH.
See, certification depends upon you. We are not insisting you to take the certification. Even certifications will not be asked by every organization.
Okay.
Okay, based upon the requirements, team will be asking.
But as of now, I'm browsing some cybersecurity jobs in some job portals and LinkedIn. So everyone are asking anyone networking or CEH certification.
That is what, that would be an added advantage.
Okay.
Okay, not mandatory.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah. Thank you.
No worries. I mean, like after going with this particular one, you will be eligible for AZ 200 Azure 200 certificate, as well as certificate of ethical hacking.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Any other?
Sir, can you tell me if I got a job uh, in basic networking or VAPT or SAT? Could you please tell me the what minimum salary will take
See,
us?
for basically for SOC analyst, based upon the company, for L1 position, when I talk about, your package will be 5 to 8 lakhs in between for L1 position. Okay. For L2 position, it would be 7 lakhs to 14 lakhs. For L3, 12 lakhs to 18 lakhs. L3 plus roll, 15 lakhs to 20 plus lakhs. This would be the salary, and this depends upon the company and the budget. I can't assure you this is the salary,
Uh,
right?
but but L1 is a fresher candidate, right,
Yes,
sir?
L1 will be a fresher, not only fresher, up to 2 years experience, L1 will be considered.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah. And someone asked that batch starts. So probably in the first week of January, we are planning to start the new batch. Team will update you accordingly. And regarding the lab, yes, we have the modules. I will make you to register there and you can practice it. And we have a setup in the office. I mean, like institute. You can come and you can practice the lab sessions for the things. And basically, you doesn't require any specific lab. You can have your own laptop. with some installed features. I will guide you. You can practice it your end. Specifically, it doesn't require any lab setup for cyber security. Okay. For one or two cases, yes, we have a lab. You can practice that things. I'll guide you when and are required for that.
Okay, sir.
Any other questions?
No, sir, nothing.
Any others? Daily 1 hour.
Timings?
We'll update you.
Okay, sir.
All right. If it doesn't have anything, a duration of the course exactly will be for 2 months, plus or minus here and there.
Sir,
Okay.
I am here. Sir, hello.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, so the duration is 2 months, right?
yeah.
So after 2 months, will I get a job if I applied before 1 month?
I didn't get you exactly. Do you get a job in the sense? I mean, like
Yes, yes, sir.
after completion
After
of
two
this
months.
course.
Yes, sir. After two
See,
months.
after completion of the course, I'll be guiding you in all aspects. Okay. Uh,
Okay.
but the thing is that how much you are putting your efforts, how you are projecting your things.
Yes. Yes, sir. So actually, I have seen that in browser. Cyber security is a future trend. So as well as that, there is no fresher hirings as of now. I have seen that. So that's why I asked you. After
Okay.
2 months, will I get a job as a fresher candidate or not?
That is what I'm saying. That purely depends upon your skills. But I will train you in all aspects. No worries in that case.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay. So further, if you have any queries, you can reach out to your lead teams. They will guide you. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Right. Thanks. Thanks for joining the session. Have a nice day. See you.
Have a nice day. Yeah. Bye, sir.
Bye. Thank you.
Yeah. Hello.